The Bible has been written so many times that to say that it's the truth is simply absurd. And to say that it is even true to itself is absurd, because if you read Matthew or in Mark, Luke, and John, there's different stories. Two of them don't even have Jesus being born. One of them has him being born in a house, and he's visited by royalty from the Far East. And another one, he's born in a manger and shepherds come and visit him. So, and usually when you go shopping, they got them both, so you can buy both things. But the point wasn't going to be about Jesus' birth or him being nailed on a cross or anything, because all of that is clouding the mind bullshit. It's not necessary. The story is a story, and the only thing we really should be doing is going in there to see if there's anything buried, if there's anything that the writers wanted to tell us, wanted to warn us. Because if you read 1,000 novels, you see a pattern, and the pattern is always, of course, it's fiction. It's a story about something that might be or could be, but it's always based on how humans relate to each other. And the Bible is no exception. It's just another one of these books. It has become very important to us because we made a bloody religion out of it. And Jesus Christ was not a Christian. He was not a Jew. He was, and I think he was very aware of this, an animal. And a lot of people think, oh no, humans aren't animals. They're special things. They're above the animals. They're outside of the animals. They are chosen by God. And as a matter of fact, if you're a Jew, you're a chosen of the chosen. And it's a crock of shit. And the point was going to be, before I started rambling on, the Fountain of Youth. Now, the Fountain of Youth was buried by one God dictatorship. Now, a one God dictatorship comes from the concept that the king has been given his royal status by God. And usually what happens is you get your kings or your shareholders or whatever they are anymore. But beside these, you have your prostitutes, and they are the church. And they're usually this in the Western world, especially. In the Eastern world, probably it's similar, but no, we'll stick to the Western world because here we are. At least that's where I am. Anyhow, the Fountain of Youth is not a place or a thing. It is a way of conduct. And before the advent of one-man families, we used to have more than one-man families, where a woman would more than likely not have more than the first 2 children from one man. And a lot of people say, oh, it's horrible. But it's not. You would be married to a community. You would have, you'd have one person you sleep with most of the time, or beside, but you've also got your friends and your other friends. And biologically, it is insane for a woman to only take the sperm from one man. And this is going to get too long, so I'm going to try to come back to this and try to finish up what exactly is the Fountain of Youth.